Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing great today. My name is Miss Harris. I'm so glad to be back with you. And today we're doing one of my favorite lessons. We're talking about towers. So this week you're going to be talking about what a tower is. You're going to talk about towers in your community or in Lexington. And you're going to be doing my favorite thing today is building towers. So we get to do the fun part. We get to construct something. And then you're also going to be looking at famous towers, towers that you might see around the world. All right, so first, as I always do, I like to start with our words, okay? The words that you're going to be focusing on this week, one of them is drafting. Okay, so we're going to spell this together, and I'll go slow enough so that you can say it out loud with me. D-R-A-F-T-I-N-G. So hopefully everybody followed along with me. If this is something you want to write down and look at this week, I think that's great because this gives you a chance to look at these letters and identify the ones you know. So hopefully you've been working on letters that start with your name, or you may have started with the alphabet and maybe you're on D, or you've already learned A, right? So look at those this week and talk about drafting. Drafting for the purposes of building towers means that you are constructing a plan, an early idea of what you want to make. So before we go building, it's really great that we draft our ideas. Next word is plan. P-L-A-N. I kind of went fast. Let's do that again. Are you ready to do it with me? Okay. P-L-A-N. Plan. Okay, good. So what is a plan? Well, it's actually pretty similar to drafting. A plan is when you think of the idea that you want to go forward with. For this project, we're planning what? Good. We want to build a tower. So we have to plan our tower before we build because we have to make sure a few things go right. We need to make sure that it can stand up on its own. And we can always look at our questions and discuss those too. What do we need? Is that part of our plan? That's one of the questions for today. What do we need? Yeah, that's part of planning. You have to decide what kind of supplies you're going to need. So this is something that you as a family are going to want to do. You're going to want to go get some supplies in your house that you can use to build a tower. So for me today, I got some boxes because that's what I have here, and I thought maybe that's what you have at home. Maybe you have a Cheez-Its box, some paper towel tubes, and then I've got another box here that had a light in it because I'm in a studio, right? So these are stage lights. I only have a few, but you can get however many you want. And sometimes you have even bigger boxes, so it could be fun to really make a big tower as a family. Anything that goes over the children's head, they're probably going to need some assistance with. All right, so I have made my plan for what materials I need. Notice I don't have anything but boxes. If you're at home and you want to make this tower last at least throughout the week, you may want to use tape. So some kind of tape that's going to be able to hold these boxes together, or whatever material you use. You may use something else and you may glue it, but make sure if you're using anything like hot glue or something like that, you're doing it with the children because that's can be something that if left alone can be quite hot for a child to touch. Okay, so moving right along, we have our things here. Now my plan is something I have to think about before I start to build is how I'm going to start to construct this tower, okay? If you look at here, I've got these two boxes are the same, and these are three-dimensional, okay? Let's talk about that for a minute. Two-dimensional is something that's flat, like our paper, okay? Three-dimensional is something like I'm holding in my hand. It's something you can hold, and you can see all sides of it when you set it down. That makes it three-dimensional, okay? That's something great to talk about. Find things around the house that are 3D and 2D and discuss the differences, okay? This is a cuboid, which means it has 6 sides. We could count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides, but they aren't equal, okay? If we had a perfect square or a cube, then they would have all equal sides. These don't have equal sides, okay? Notice this is the same. It's a cuboid. It is not equal sides, okay? Close, but these are a bit thinner than these sides, okay? And then, do you know what shape I have here? Good, it's a cylinder. Okay, so a cylinder has these equal sides, and then it has an oval or a circle shape on the cross sections, okay? So I have 3 of those. I like saving this kind of stuff, and I also like saving toilet paper rolls as long as you know that they're clean, everything's good, and there's no toilet paper left on there, and all that stuff is so much fun to construct with. And kids really love using that along with some tape sometimes, so have that as well if you have that at home, okay? All right, so I have everything I need here. My plan is to start to construct something. Okay, I want to make sure my foundation, which is the way the bottom of my tower, is strong. So I'm going to use this box first. I'm going to make that my foundation, like a foundation on a house. I think we even have a picture of that in the lesson plan. The foundation is what you see when a house is being built. It's the first thing that's being built. So that's something that's either underground or right on the surface of the ground. That's the foundation. Now I'm flipping through my lesson plan. I hope you have yours too when we do lessons like this, because it does make it easier. And in here are a lot of towers, and now I don't see the picture of a foundation. But say we look at this tower here, the foundation is right down here. You see, it would be the ground. So does the foundation need to be something that is strong? Yeah, we need to have a strong foundation in order to build something this tall on top of it. Okay, so I'm going to start with my most sturdy box, which is this one, and that's my foundation. Then, let's see, what if I added my cylinders next? I could add my cylinders. It kind of looks like columns. And then I could add another box on top. Ooh. Okay, I wonder if it'll stay there. It did. Okay, so now you're getting a tower. What could happen in this tower? What kind of tower is this? Is this a school maybe? Or is it going to be some kind of place you go play, jump on trampolines, those kind of fun places? I don't know, you decide. But I kind of like this, that I've used the cylinders to make the tower tall. And then you don't see this a lot, right? We don't see columns holding up with a box on the top, because I'm thinking in here, this is where the fun stuff happens, right? If this were a tower, some kind of building, maybe these are slides down to the bottom. Maybe there's a pool in that room, or that's where the cafeteria is. So we're up here studying. Maybe this is a school, and we slide down. So, I don't know. Sounds fun, right? But maybe I'm thinking, I'm going to try something else, okay? What's my next plan? And you may even want to draw your plan out first. So get a piece of paper and make your plan beforehand. That works too. That's a great thing to do. So next I may decide to stack my boxes first, like this. And then I have towers or cylinders coming up from that. But I think I like my original design better, because now I don't have anything on top. So anyway, that's 2 different towers I made with these 5 shapes, okay? And I like it, and I might like it enough to put some tape on it and keep it around for a while, so I can, you know, maybe even paint it. You can, as a family, paint or tape stuff onto it to make it look really finished. And if you have little people at home and you like to play, you know, kids can't really cut cardboard right now because it's a little bit too difficult of a material for them to safely do that. But if you want to help them, maybe they plan and they draw on here a little doorway, you could help them put that out. And that would be a really great way for them to not only make something, but keep it and get to play with it for a while. All right, so I hope you enjoy that. You get to be planning today and an engineer and get to make your own tower. So enjoy, everybody, and I'll